Glacier National Park is located on the northern border of Montana. Glacier National Park is known for its glaciers, whose numbers have decreased from over 150 in 1910 when the park opened to only 25 today. Due to the size of the park, measuring to be roughly over 1 million square acres, there is an abundance of biodiversity. Mammals that can be found at Glacier National Park include mountain goats, mountain lions, pikas, wolverines, grizzly bears, black bears, bats, beavers, elk, lynx, and bighorn sheep, to name a few. Both grizzly bears and wolverines have the largest population density in the United States, excluding Alaska, at Glacier National Park. Researchers have documented that only 50 wolverines call Glacier National Park their home. In addition to mammals, Glacier National Park is also home to a variety of birds, fish, amphibians, insects, and reptiles.
Climate change is a serious threat occurring in Glacier National Park. With climate getting warmer and drier comes more and more severe wildfires and melting glaciers. Warmer water also has an effect on the communities that use fresh water. There is higher demand for it as droughts become more frequent. The glacier's water also helps generate electricity for millions, and that source is decreasing rapidly with higher temperatures and drier conditions. Climate change in the park is a threat to 140 plants and animals that are considered species of special concern. Forest fires, climate change, development, and land use practices are all affecting the ecosystems in Glacier National Park, all of which management is aware of, and they are having their teams keep a close eye on these issues to prevent them from affecting the park. Another main issue that threatens the enjoyment of the park as well as the public is light pollution.
So what is light pollution? Light pollution is defined as the excessive presence of artificial light at night caused by misdirected and unrestricted light sources that direct light into the environment, which has wide-reaching consequences on wildlife as well as public health and energy usage. Streetlights are our main stressor regarding this issue. Many are made to illuminate in all directions as opposed to just the area that needs to be illuminated, which results in light being directed towards the sky, causing night glow in many cities and towns. Nearly 80% of the North American population and 60% of the European population have already lost their ability to see the Milky Way galaxy with their naked eye. First, it presents an enormous obstacle for wildlife. Many bird and insect species rely on the night sky to navigate, threatening migration patterns across the ecosystem. Also, many animals have more sensitive vision than humans, so the excess light during the night disrupts their natural processes, such as nocturnal creatures and hunting. A more disturbing issue, however, is its impact on public health. A global study found that artificial light at night leads to cancer causation in humans, even after adjusting for other influential factors, as a result of the effect light has on melatonin, the sleep hormone, which cancers require to grow, especially breast and prostate cancers. It also has an unhealthy effect on sleep patterns, especially on urban residents, which can result in depression, insomnia, and cardiovascular disease. Glacier National Park has taken strides to keep light pollution at bay within the park. Recently, the International Dark Sky Association designated Glacier National Park as an International Dark Sky Park. The IDA requires the park to preserve and restore the night sky and nocturnal habitat.
One of the sustainable opportunities is about recycling. In Montana, the service of recycling is very limited. Therefore, the managers of the park make lots of extra efforts to try to remove the waste out. The park also tries to advise the visitors to use plastics less by bringing their own bottles instead of using the plastic ones. Furthermore, many recycling stations can also be found in the park. The other opportunity is the efforts on defeating the light pollution within the park, such as the Here Comes the Sun program, which inform people about the importance of the night sky. In doing so, the park retrofitted all the lightnings in the park to the dark sky compliant ones between 2017 and 2018. It also partnered with its sister park, Waterton Lake National Park, to achieve similar goals in dark sky protection and other issues.
Glacier National Park is one of the few remaining dark sky sites in North America, but it faces threats. For several decades, the Blackfeet Indian Reservation has halted major developments that threaten their culture and the park. However, oil and gas and development interests seek to remove these protections and encroach on native land and land that should be protected. If Glacier National Park and the other dark sky sites are not protected, we feel that the public will lose one of the greatest assets humanity has. Observing the night sky has been a crucial human activity since the dawn of history, inspiring wonder and curiosity, shaping religious beliefs, propelling scientific inquiry, and guiding global exploration to the present day.